Right, we'll go ahead with Rory. Go ahead, Rory.
Congratulations, Ollie, well bowled.
Thank you.
How good a feeling was that? I mean, that's your first Test win, and you've picked up 5 for big wickets. Must have been a perfect day for you out there.
Yeah, it feels like a very special day. Don't quite feel like it's settled in yet, but it's for me one of the great days in my cricket career. To get my first Test win and to take the vital wickets is really special.
I heard you on, I think it was on the radio, saying that you were using a delivery today that you only learned last week off Jimmy. Can you fill us in on that?
Yeah, so I noticed Jimmy holds his wobble grip slightly different to how I hold it and a few others hold it. So I spoke to him in the week when we got back to Headingley after the break and just tried to practice it in the nets, and it went quite nicely in the nets. So I tried it in the game and it worked quite well. Something that I need to practice a bit more, but this learning off Jim is invaluable for me at this stage of my career, and luckily it came off today.
What does it feel like? Can you sort of put us in the picture? What does it feel like with a Test match to be won, full crowd, and you get Virat Kohli out on a Saturday under the baking sun? I mean, it doesn't get much better, does it?
No, amazing feeling. The crowd here were unbelievable. The noise when we got Kohli out was deafening. Just an unbelievable experience and feeling to get that wicket.
Are you done, Rory? Thank you. We'll go with John Etheridge and then Stocksy. Go ahead, John.
Ollie, I mean, 4 Tests into your career, you've been bowling particularly well. I mean, you must be thrilled the way your Test career is going so far.
Yeah, very happy. It's off the back of quite a few hard years. I've had to work hard to get here and do a lot of extra to get here. So to get the rewards in the last four Test matches has been very pleasing.
Did you always have the confidence that you could succeed at the highest level?
Yeah, I did. Over the last 3 or 4 years in county cricket, I've been up there with leading wicket takers and getting good players or overseas players out often. So I knew that if I stepped up to Test cricket, hopefully I could do the same, and luckily I have been able to.
I suppose with injuries to quite a few other bowlers, your contribution has become even more important.
Yeah, I've had to wait a while for my chance, and unfortunately that's been through a bit of injury. But hopefully I've taken my chance now, and it will keep me in the England team for hopefully for years to come.
Nice one. Thank you very much.
Okay, let's go ahead with Stocksy.
Hi, Ollie. I just wondered if your history here at Headingley made this performance even more special for you?
Yeah, it did. I think it probably helped that I played here as a youngster. Didn't have many nerves and sort of knew the ends that I was bowling at a bit better maybe for the other grounds. So it definitely helped me with my performance, and extra special to get winning 5 for England at this ground as well.
You mentioned after your 5 at Trent Bridge that you feared you might be banned for the rest of the summer when after what happened at Lords against New Zealand on your debut. I mean, how far ago does that seem now? I mean, time's moved on pretty well for you, isn't it? Yeah, it has. I think when you're performing, obviously the scrutiny is off you a little bit. But it's not to say that it's not fresh in the memory for me. Really, it's still quite fresh and still something that I'm trying to work on and make myself a better person. Thanks.
Okay, we'll go Will McPherson. Go ahead, Will.
Hi, Ollie. How helpful is it that you've got not only tomorrow off, but you've got it wrapped up by lunch, so bowlers have got a bit more rest with the back-to-back Test matches?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's quite a grueling schedule. So it's definitely helpful to wrap it up early. And we didn't bowl loads of overs this game, so the body's not too bad. And I think all the bowlers are happy that we, like you say, got it wrapped up early today.
Okay, we'll go George DeBell and then Dean Wilson.
Oh, well, Ollie. How do you describe your basic weapons? What are you looking to do with your stop ball? And are you doing anything different apart from this, like, bubble seam change?
Stop ball is just to wobble the seam and try and get it to hold away from a right-hander. I'm learning a few things at the moment that I won't reveal, but just trying to improve myself all the time, really. Learning from Jimmy and speaking to John Lewis, the bowling coach, trying to improve myself all the time to become the best I can be, really.
And basically hitting that length, just back a good length all day.
Yeah, my strength is consistency. So it's something that I look at every day after I've bowled with the analyst and with John Lewis to see how I've bowled and check my line and length. If I can be as consistent as possible, not go for runs, build the pressure, then hopefully I'll get wickets with that.
Okay, thanks very much.
Cool, thanks, George. And we'll finish with Dean. Go ahead, Dean.
Yeah, hi Ollie. I think out there you said that it was a real honour and a privilege to open the bowling with Jimmy. Having done so successfully, are you quite looking forward to holding on to that role, even if maybe Chris Wokes or somebody else comes back in this series? Do you think you and Jimmy want to keep that partnership going?
It'd obviously be nice to. Not my decision, but it'd be great to open the bowling with Jimmy for the rest of the series. Feel like we dovetail quite well. We build pressure at both ends, and obviously we've got wickets with that. So I'm really enjoying open bowling with him, and hopefully it can continue.
And I just wondered as well, I mean, you've spoken about how he's passed on some advice to you with some skills and things. Have you been at all surprised that the grumpy, the kind of disinterested at times Anderson that is portrayed by others isn't the Anderson that you've come to know?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I don't see that side of him. Since I've come into the England environment, he's sort of been one of my closest friends here, really. I get on with him really well, speak to him every day, and to learn from him alongside that has been a bonus. So I've not seen that side of him that others may see.
Lucky you.
Okay, thanks everyone. If you could re-log on for Joe, I'll bring him through shortly. Thank you very much. Cheers.